My name is Sambhav and I am third year electrical engineering student at IIT Bombay. We have developed a technology called Li-Fi beacon. So currently there are 7.3 billion mobile devices in the market. They all utilize RF frequency. So RF frequency is like a limited natural resource which will exhaust over time. And especially with induction of Internet of Things technology, in each and every device would utilize RF frequency. And hence we require an alternate source in which we can do communication. So here VLC comes in play. So what VLC does is, instead of communicating over wireless frequency band, it communicates over visible light frequency band. And as you might know, the frequency band is logarithmic in nature. So visible light frequency band provides a very huge bandwidth for data transmission. So what we have developed is a Li-Fi beacon. What a beacon does is, it establishes a downlink between a transmitter, which is essentially any LED, to a receiver module, which could be anything from a front camera of a mobile device to a designed receiver module, and you can transmit data in one direction from point A to point B. Now, there are beacon technologies already existing in the market, but we have a huge advantage over these technologies in three terms. First, we can transmit a large number of data because the bandwidth available to us is huge. And secondly, due to the same bandwidth advantage, we can transmit data simultaneously to a large number of people. And third, what we have is a Li-Fi beacon. So it only transmits data in the localized range where the light falls, which provides us a very localized and region specific as well as secure medium to transmit data. So we have developed two applications using our Li-Fi beacon module. First is indoor navigation. What we are currently doing is, we are utilizing our Li-Fi beacon to transmit coordinates of a particular point. So let's understand how it could be utilized. So assume a setting of a warehouse in which the roof of the warehouse is fitted with large number of LED bulbs. Now each of these LED bulbs could be programmed using our device to transmit a coordinate. And these coordinates could be ultimately received by a receiver module which could be mounted over a robot or a mobile device. And hence that robot or mobile device could locate itself in that huge large number of room. The second application which we have developed is a Li-Fi beacon. So there are large number of beacon technologies which already exist in the market. So they are utilized to transmit data in a localized region, which could in turn be used to do localized marketing and other things. But we have a huge advantages over these devices. The reason being that we utilize a large amount of bandwidth, which allows us to transmit a large amount of data, and hence we can stream videos and other things. Secondly, we can take a large number of customers also. And third, because we are using a Li-Fi beacon, we can do localized relays, which allows us to do localized marketing. So assume a situation, you are standing in a mall and you have a product shelf in front of you, and the light above you could transmit the data of advertisement about these products which are placed in front of your shelf. So now let us try to explain you that how we are trying to achieve this.
As a part of this project, we have developed a transmitter module and a receiver module. As a user, you just have to put whatever data you want to broadcast on an SD card, and that's ready to be broadcasted. So in order to accomplish that task, we are using a BeagleBone board which first encodes the data and then modulates it accordingly. So this encoding step compresses the files to very high degree, which enables us to achieve higher data rates. In order to send this data over the wireless channel, we are using pulse position modulation. So all the data is lying over the subtleties of the intensity of light. So this is the transmitter module which we have developed. As you can see, it is quite compact and requires a single power supply from your AC socket. The LEDs which we have used in this transmitter are high intensity LEDs and can each emit light up to 900 lumens, which is as good as your traditional tube light. And this is the receiver module which we have developed. As you can see, the size is same as the pen drives. So this can be plugged into USB socket of any device, whether it be your mobile or laptops. In this receiver module, we have first a photodiode which receives the signal, and then we first amplify the signal, and we have put considerable amount of effort in designing the filtering part of it. In order to achieve high SNR and low level of bit error rate, we are using Manchester encoding, as well as we have designed our own kind of protocol which we call VFTP, visual file transfer protocol. In this, we have two kind of packets. One is the data packet, other is the file info packet, which effectively ensures that there is no data packets which is missing. So even in case when file packets are missing, they can be easily recovered because of this protocol.
So this is our receiver module, this is our transmitter module. Data is coming from laptop, it is modulated at RPi and transmitted to this, and then it is received over here at our receiver module, then it goes to BeagleBone and it is displayed on the computer screen. So we will type a string over here. Here the data is being transmitted over here. Now he is switching on the transmission. So you can see the transmission is being happening. If I put my hands in, you see the transmission stops. So this is the complete module. Thank you very much. So we currently have competitions in the market in beacon technology space. One of them is Beephonics and other major competition is Mobstack. They utilize Bluetooth technology and wireless technology respectively. We have a large number of advantages over our competitors currently. First advantage is our receiver module utilizes literally zero energy, which means that it could be on all the time without consuming any energy. We also have the advantages which come with Li-Fi, which are large bandwidth, a secured location, a secure transmission link, and localized transmission link, which has huge business opportunities, which we already explained. So 10 years down the line, we aim to be the biggest beacon technology company out there in the market. We also want to expand in the spaces of Internet of Things and line-to-line communications between Internet of Things devices. So thank you very much.